This wand of reason will challenge everything you thought about magic and wisdom. In the bustling streets of Luminara, a city known for its intricate architecture and enigmatic aura, lived Magnus Eldritch, a Stoic illusionist who was respected and even feared by many. Luminara was a city that thrived on its mysterious nature, and its people held a strange reverence for those who harnessed its arcane energy. Magnus, however, was different. His magic was intertwined with wisdom, and he wielded it in a way that forced onlookers to question the very nature of reality. Magnus had a purpose. He wanted to show Luminara that beyond the glamour and wonder of magic lay the simple, profound truths of life. Truths guided by reason and stoicism. But there existed a challenge. The city was entranced by his tricks of illusion, but few looked beyond them to see the message behind the magic. His motivation was fueled by a personal narrative. A mentor who once challenged him to see magic not as an escape, but as a conduit to life's wisdom. This mentor had once told him, "Use your wand not to create wonders, but to reveal them." The heart of the tale unfolds during the yearly Grand Illumination Festival, an event where illusionists from all over Luminara and beyond came to display their feats. Magnus decided this was his moment. Among the clamor and excitement stood Magnus on the stage, his demeanor calm, his expression thoughtful. With him, he carried a simple-looking wand, the Wand of Reason. It appeared unremarkable, a mere wooden stick, but its true power lay in the wisdom it symbolized. Magnus began his act with a familiar illusion, one known to the luminaries, yet with an added twist. As he gracefully maneuvered the wand, an immense dragon shape grew from the shadows, circling above the astonished crowd. Gasps arose. This was unparalleled even for Magnus. But with a gentle flick, the dragon dissolved into ink that rained down, forming words mid-air. "Seek not what dazzles the eyes, but what enlightens the mind," it read. Conflicted, the audience was spellbound. Was this a trick, or perhaps something more? Magnus continued, his voice resonating. "The trick is an illusion, just as fear, sadness, and doubt are illusions we craft within. The wand is but a tool. Like life, it holds only the power you bestow upon it." With each spell he cast, Magnus wove lessons of the Stoics: acceptance, resilience, perspective. Each illusion ended not with applause, but contemplation. He transformed a waterfall into a stream of consciousness, illustrating the necessity to go with life's flow rather than against it. Other illusionists showcased grand spectacles, each vying for the Illuminatrix crown. Yet it was Magnus's subtlety and wisdom that cast the longest shadow. The judges and audience found themselves more absorbed in thought than in accolade. During the final act, Magnus addressed a young skeptic who questioned his intentions. The boy, curious and bold, caught Magnus's symbolic choice, a lime green stone embedded in the wand. "Why that stone?" asked the boy. Magnus smiled and presented the Wand of Reason. "Green for growth, young seeker. In wisdom, we find growth inevitable." As he handed the boy the wand, the stone shimmered, inducing gasps from the audience once more. "Magic," Magnus whispered, "is not here." He pointed to the wand. "But here." His fingers gently tapped the side of his head. His challenge was never just about casting spells, but prompting others to delve deeper, to ponder and question until they unearthed a silver lining in their mundane lives. At the festival's closure, Magnus didn't win the Illuminatrix crown. That honor went to a flamboyant spellcaster with astounding pyrotechnics. But he won something greater, the curiosity and minds of Luminara. Days following the festival, the conversations across the city weren't about the grandiose acts of spectacle, but of the quiet wisdom unfurled by an unassuming wand. People came to him in droves, not for magic, but for insight. Magnus succeeded where he sought to. He illuminated the path not through the mesmerizing, but through the understanding, an antithesis to the grandeur of his peers. Magnus Eldritch, the Stoic Illusionist, had left a mark, not just by enchanting the senses, but by stirring the soul, revealing the eternal wand of reason, a wand that was metaphorically in all of their hands. In the heart of Luminara, Magnus showed that magic of true wisdom transcends the illusions life conjures, and that was a revelation worth greater than any crown.